All right, good morning, members. It is Saturday, May 22nd. It is kind of cloudy out this morning, but don't fret. I watched the news and the weather people said that it was going to clear up. So I know I'm looking forward to going out and taking my dog Roxy for a walk after work today, take advantage of that sun break. And I'm coming at you live from Four Suits, which is a great room we have here at the lodge. And one of my favorite parts is as you look out, there's some beautiful rhododendron plants. So I have a very lovely pink hue surrounding me in the middle of the morning gloom. So that's a nice little start to the day. Thanks for joining us today. We have some good info for us. Our weekly COVID update, Pierce County is now in phase 3 as of May 18th. So we've been in phase 3 before. What this means is water aerobics classes increased to 15 members, and we're really excited because we're also bringing back family swim on Saturdays and Sundays. So that is one family per reservation. Please make sure you do sign up on MTL for those, as we do have limited capacity still. Base camp, the reservations have increased to 12 members per time slot. For classes that are in flow, that attendance remains the same for now. The mantle, we're able to increase to 50% with 10 people per table. First come, first serve, and they got rid of the household rule. So that's great. So you can come out with your neighbors, share some happier hour maybe. We're here for you, and we can't wait to see you. In Hawk's Nest, we are keeping those 4 tables as we have for Trilogy only seating while we are in phase 3. And as we all know and are excited about, billiards and shuffleboard are open Tuesday through Sunday from 7:30 to 4, with the exception of when that space is being used for meetings or events. So always be sure to check with the concierge. You can always give them a call the morning of and kind of see what's going on and if they're ready for you. And member-led clubs, we can increase the capacity for the rooms to 50%. So you'll see that a lot of those clubs, the spaces available for on-site attendance have increased. So that is exciting. Weekly event review. This is one that I'm really excited about. I know you guys are all shocked that I'm excited about something, but this last weekend, last Saturday actually, we took a group of great members on an SSL Sightseer trip to Snoqualmie Falls. It was a gorgeous day. I don't know how we keep getting so lucky with weather, but it was beautiful. We all met at the lodge. We had a live audience for the Summiteer Live, which was so fun. It just brings a whole different energy to it, which I personally love. And then we drove to Snoqualmie Falls. You'll see that top picture is the falls. It is gorgeous. If you have not been, I highly suggest you go and check it out. I hiked down to the bottom of it with a couple of members, and I was kicking myself because the day before I did, there was space in one of Todd's classes, so I took Todd's class, and coming back up that hill was a little rough. I was a little sore, but it was beautiful, and it was highly worth it, and it was great time with the members, great conversation. We then went to the town of Snoqualmie. Some members went and did some wine tasting. Some went to a brewery. Jason and I found a great Italian restaurant with outdoor seating, and Jason and I were sitting there, and I told him I kind of felt like being on like a little vacation, because the town of Snoqualmie is just, it's so different than where we live. It's this great little Main Street USA vibe. So beautiful. As I already mentioned several times, it was gorgeous weather, and it was just so nice to be out and get somewhere else, somewhere that I haven't been for a long time. We then went on the Snoqualmie train, which was beautiful. It takes you through some great evergreen trees, takes you to the top of the falls, and you get to see, I should have looked up what river it is, and I didn't, but there's a gorgeous view of this gushing river that it pauses over. So beautiful. And then it travels to North Bend, and you get to see some of the behind the scenes of the trains where they get worked on, and it was really fun. The inside of the train, you kind of felt like you were in an old Western movie, because all the seats were this great red velvet, and it was so fun. We'll talk a little bit more about our next SSL Sightseer trip, but it was a blast. It was a really good time. So thank you to everyone who came. As I said so many times, great weather, great fun, great food, great adventures. Some upcoming events. Tomorrow we have trivia night. We have one table left. So if you still want to come and you want to get a team together, you can have up to 8 people on your team. And if you want to come, please let me know by 4 p.m. today. You can email me, paula.roe, R-O-E, at 7summitslodge.com, or call the concierge desk at 253-321-8020. And we'll get you and a team registered. It's going to be so fun. I talked with the DJ yesterday. He has some great trivia categories for us. I'm so excited about this. It's just going to be great. We have some great team names coming in, lots of creativity. I'm very excited. On May 27th, we have our new menu live. So we did this for our last menu release, and it was so much fun. Jason and Doug broadcast live from the mantle during service, and as some new items come out, we showcase them on the camera, and so you can kind of get a sneak peek of some of our new items. We have some delicious, delicious things coming out, so be sure to tune into that to get a little behind the scenes. We'll also be broadcasting live from our team menu tasting on Monday, so be sure to watch the Mantle's Instagram for that one. We have the Trilogy garage sale on May 29th. That map of participating households is up on MTL, so go look at that. If you are participating in the garage sale, you can put up signs for 24 hours, but they are required to be taken down. So you're welcome to advertise, but just be mindful that we're not littering, and please be sure to remove those the following day. But this is going to be great. I know some members who have moved in recently who are either downsizing or just brought things with them that just don't necessarily fit in their home anymore. So there's going to be a lot of great items. My husband and I think we're going to come up, do some shopping. I'm excited. I love a good garage sale. So be sure to come to that. It's also a great way to get your steps in because you can just walk around all the neighborhoods and do some shopping. So what's better than that? Steps and shopping, right up my alley. We have our cooking demo on June 2nd, which is our weekly special sneak preview. So that's really fun. Chef Dino creates the weekly special, and then the people who are in attendance get to try it out before it goes live in the restaurant. And he's going to be making Dungeness crab cake. So, excuse me, that's going to be delicious. And the National Donut Day is June 4th. So that is signed up on MTL. We'll be bringing, if you sign up, we'll be delivering donut holes to your front porch that morning for you to enjoy with your morning coffee or tea. I mean, who doesn't love a donut hole? I personally love donut holes. So I'm really excited for this. We've had lots of members sign up for it. There's a couple of spots left. So if you want those delicious donut holes, go ahead and sign up on MTL. We have our cooking competition June 5th. Dino is really excited about this. We were talking about it in our banquet meeting yesterday, and it was just the energy in the room when we were talking about it. It was so great because he's so excited. Dino's extremely talented, but so are our members. And so it's just going to be, an afternoon of fun. There's a couple days left to submit recipes if you want that opportunity to compete against Chef Dino. And there's still spots available, limited spots available, if you want to come and participate in the audience. It's our live studio audience. So you can cheer on Dino or the members or both or neither, whatever your heart desires. But we are so excited about that one. And then a new one that we have is June 13th. We are having a painting class with Bethany. Bethany is one of our instructors here at the lodge, and she also has a degree in art. And so she's going to be leading members through a step-by-step process of how to create a landscape painting. This will be on site. So we've done some in the past that have been virtual, but this will be on site. So hands-on instruction, great time to socialize with other members. We'll have beverages available if you want to purchase something so you can sip and paint. But this is going to be a great one. I might take up an extra spot if there's one, and it's just, I'm excited. So be sure to check out MTL for those. So lifestyle and fitness update from me. We have been really busy behind the scenes planning for the next I don't even know how long, year it seems. We've been planning out our SSL Sightseer trips. Jason and I had a great working session in the car on the way home from Snoqualmie, brainstorming different day trips, overnight trips, lots of great places around us to go check out. So be sure to watch MTL for those. We are really excited to see what July looks like. The health department has not released the parameters of what kind of that July phase 4 looks like, but we're ready to work with whatever it is. And the rumor is 100% capacity, but we don't know. So we'll see, but be sure to watch MTL for those updates. It's definitely a lot of fun programming coming our way. And as I always say, if you have something that you're passionate about or something, maybe you have a secret hidden talent that you want to share with the club, please feel free to always email me or call me, and maybe we can put together a workshop, a club, a meeting, something to represent those interests. Because part of the beauty of living in Trilogy is there's so many different people with so many different interests, and we want to make sure that we're bringing everyone together and learning about each other. And it's wonderful. So be sure to email me or call me if you have any ideas for things that you want to see done, and be sure to watch MTL. I'm working on a monthly calendar printout that will be available at the concierge desk in about a week. So you can take those home, pin them on your refrigerator, and see all of the fun stuff that's coming up. So be sure to watch for a news announcement on MTL about those. This is a new event that I'm very excited about. The last Saturday of June, we will be hosting a car hop and celebration of Pride. So Chef Dino has come up with an amazing menu. We're gonna have baby back ribs, mac salad, strawberry shortcake. It's gonna be awesome. Rockin' the Hood is gonna be here. They're gonna perform live. Same group was performing at our Hamburger Day one. We had amazing turnout for that, so be sure you register for that. We will also be accepting donations for a group called Oasis in Tacoma who helps LGBTQ youth. So be sure to go to MTL. We'll be accepting donations. Some things that they're accepting are packaged socks, underwear, briefs, deodorant, hygiene items. And one thing that I thought was really interesting is they really focus on self-care for the youth. So they ask for donations of adult coloring books, watercolors, colored pencils, markers, all those kind of things that I try to promote for myself as well, just to make sure that the youth have something that they can focus on to kind of, as everyone's so, virtual and not on site, or not being able to gather as groups, to have some time that they can just focus on a quiet moment. So be sure to check MTL for the things that we'll be collecting for them, and then I'll be taking them on the following Monday down to Oasis. So be sure to sign up for this. I'm really excited. It's gonna be a blast. One Day University. So May 26th, we have Edible America, How and What We Eat. June 4th, leadership lessons from literature. June 9th, how music shapes the brain. A couple of new ones to announce are June 15th, Broadway Close-Up, the musicals of Candor and Ebb. And June 17th, Covering America, journalism from the American Revolution to the Digital Revolution. So I don't know how many of you have checked out One Day University, but it is a great program. There's professors from universities all over the country who are specialists in different areas who give these live lectures, and there's always a Q&A at the end. It's a great opportunity to kind of expand our horizons and learn more. So be sure to look at MTL so you can get the links for those. Member-led club updates. Mahjong and American Mahjong will be coming back on site as we're able to have higher occupancy now. So Mahjong meets Wednesdays at 1 p.m. and American Mahjong meets Fridays at 10. Just one more page. We'll be here May 26th. They will be meeting outdoor at a park, so be sure to go on Nextdoor or contact Shirley with that. Intermediate Ceramics is meeting Tuesdays at 11 a.m. and Thursdays at 5:30. Better Red Than Dead will be here June 8th for book club. And as always, there's so many more great clubs. There's so many to talk about. I try to flip through and highlight a different one each week. There's so much awesomeness going on. So be sure to look at MTL. If there's a specific one you're interested in, you can always go to the search bar and type it in, and it will pop up with any upcoming events associated with the club. And you can also go to the member-led club page and then click like on it, and it will give you updates as things get posted. So, new SSL Sightseer event, June 25th, we are going to Ballard. As many of you know, I went to Ballard High School. Go Beavers. I was born and raised in Finney Ridge, which is, just up the hill from Ballard. So these are my old stomping grounds. I'm so excited. We're going to go to the Ballard Locks, which if you have not been, it's a really cool experience. There's a salmon ladder. There is, the locks is where the freshwater meets the saltwater. And so what you see is boats come in and they get held in this little, area, for lack of better words. And then the water gets filtered in, so it goes all the way up or it goes down because the different waters are at different levels. And then the salt and the fresh mix, and then the gate opens up and the boat goes to its desired location. So this is kind of one of those iconic Seattle things. I'm really excited to show members it. There's also a beautiful botanical garden at the locks. We'll have a chance to have lunch in Ballard, and then we'll be going to the Nordic Heritage Museum. It's phenomenal. They replanned their museum, I think 3 years ago now, but it's a gorgeous building, and they have so many wonderful exhibits in there. So be sure to go to MTL, sign up for this one. There's great hotel in Ballard too, so lots of opportunities to extend your adventure for this one if you choose to do so. Coming up for this week's Lodge Lunchbox, we have a meatball sub or a Cobb salad. I think I'm gonna order myself a Cobb salad because it is so delicious, and I always kick myself because I always say I'm gonna order one and I never do, but these are fantastic. The last day to register for a Lodge Lunchbox online is Tuesday at noon, so be sure to get your orders in, and then we'll be ready for you to pick up on Thursday. So our weekly Explore 52 is the Tillamook Cheese Factory. This one I would not suggest doing as a day trip, as it is in Oregon, but it makes for a great destination if you are exploring the Oregon coast. I personally love Cannon Beach, and when our family goes, we'll take a little excursion down to the Tillamook Cheese Factory. They have a great exhibit where you can walk around and see the production of everything. They have a wonderful cafe, one of the best grilled cheese sandwiches I've ever had in my life, which is saying something because I love grilled cheese. But you get that fresh, gooey Tillamook, so fantastic. They have their Tillamook ice cream available. Great gift shop, but it's a really fun place to check out. So if you're going to be in the Oregon coast, I know a member was telling me they were going to be down in Astoria. So if you are even in that Astoria area, it's about an hour south, I would say, of there. So it's really fun to check out. Delicious food and great information to learn about the production as well. So Trilogy Tip of the Week. On the news section of MTL, you will see so many things. That's where we post our event reviews. We post updates in regards to COVID. So any phase changes that we have. We post interest groups on there. So I know Jason has one right now for a salmon fishing trip. So it's a great area to check out. I always tell members, don't necessarily think of it as news like what's happening today, because that's more of the event section, but think of it more as a blog. So we highlight new member-led clubs, upcoming events, as I said, event reviews. We'll highlight team members, new team members. It's a great way to make sure that we know what's going on. And yeah, I really enjoy the news section. My personal favorite is the event reviews because we get to showcase photos from our adventures, from wine tastings and all those good things. It's a great way if you're interested in something like SSL Sightseers and you want to know more about what we do on those trips. Those event reviews are a great place to go get familiar with what our adventure looks like so that you can participate next time. And exciting announcement here, the Summiteer Live beginning in June. So June 5th will be on-site and virtual. So we will be hosting it in the Grand Living Room. Jason and I are so excited. As I said last week, we had a little live studio audience of our SSL Sightseers before we went. And it brings such a great energy. We're so excited to be able to welcome guests back to the Summiteer Live. It's a great time to come if you have questions about what's going on at Lodge, or questions about events that are coming up or clubs. It's a great time to come. You can bring your morning coffee with you, come ahead and take a seat and get all those questions answered. For June, while we are in phase 3 and have limited occupancy, we are asking that you register on MTL so that we can make sure that we are adhering to the safety protocols and guidelines that are in place. And then we will also still be broadcasting virtual as we are now. So we can't wait. We hope to see you soon. The first one of each month, we will be giving away a prize for the national programming theme. So June 5th, the prize will be the theme of Sweet Summertime. So those who tune in to the broadcast or who are on site will be entered into a chance to win that prize basket. So be sure to come on down or tune in live. We can't wait. And that's it for this week. I hope you all have a wonderful week. As I said, the clouds out there are going to clear up, so make sure you get out for a walk. It's going to be a great week here at the Lodge, and we can't wait to see ya. Hope you guys have a good week, and we'll see you next time.